5 months ago, I made a video about this project called Assisterr, and 1 month ago, that was on 30th of May, they did their token generation event and distributed some of the tokens to a specific number of people who took part in the project. Right now, the claiming period has ended, so if you didn't claim, that's so unfortunate because it has ended. And I made a video about it, but just that the audio was bad, so I didn't really post it. But as part of documenting my journey as I take part in projects and earn from it, I will definitely like to put this one out there. I had 27 of the Assisterr tokens from 1,800 coins, and I claimed it. And after claiming it, so this was me claiming it. It was around $8.49. After that, I converted it to USDT and sold it on Binance. In addition with my grass tokens, because with $8 I couldn't find any P2P vendor who was selling at a minimum of 80 cedis in my currency, so I had to sell my grass tokens, the rewards that I made from the grass tokens, to be able to add to the Assisterr. So this was me selling everything. So I think at the end of the day, it was around $361 for everything. So not everybody was eligible for it, so it's likely that you might not be eligible. Just a few number of people were eligible for it. The people who were eligible for stage 1 rewards included model creators who built the most impactful AI agents. That'll be like a few number of people on maybe the leaderboard. So this will include projects, top projects, and also few individuals who were able to create something, because when you look at the top 10 all time, they are all top projects: Hyperspace, Mona, Jupiter, Metis. Haven't heard of this one? SKWAI, Particle, OG, Solana, Seal, and all that. And verified users who help test and contribute and guide development. So if you are someone who has verified, you should be able to also claim Assisterr tokens. I did verify. I think the verification cost about $5 or so. Yes. So if you did verify, then you should be able to claim some Assisterr tokens. If you have this check mark here, it means you are verified. Right now, verification has closed, so in case it comes back on and you want to actually earn some tokens, then you definitely have to get the verification. Then also NFT holders with long-term support, so those who bought the NFT also had an active contributors who showed up again over the years. And this one I'm not so sure, because a lot of people who did the project didn't end up earning anything from the project. But this is just stage 1, and they gave 5 million of their Assisterr tokens, which represent 5% of the total supply. So meaning that the total supply is 100 million. So they gave out 5%, which is 5 million of the Assisterr tokens. So if you are not eligible in stage 1, your points would still remain, and you can be eligible for stage 2. And new contributors earning points through future on-chain activities. So let's say if you refer someone new, definitely the person might be eligible for stage 2. And continual participation from everyone, including stage 1 winners. So if you are eligible for the allocation in stage 1, you can definitely continue and earn more in stage 2. And the role of on-chain activity. So these are some of the things that they are going to actually check and look out for in stage 2. Some of it include as actions you take on chain will now grant you more points. So actions you take on chain, and that will include you if there is an NFT and you buy some of the NFT tokens. Definitely that is an on-chain activity. If you have not done verification right now, it is closed, but if the verification is opened again and you do it, definitely that will be one on-chain activity. And also when you go to the AI lab that's in beta and you make an SLM, which is a small language model, I have one here. Let me show you. Go to edit model. So you can either use the SLM builder here, the chat, and so you just answer the questions that the chatbot will ask you, and with that you can make an SLM, or you can go to configure and just answer the questions here. So what should your SLM name be, and you put it here, what your handle should be, the description, some of the prompts, then which category does it fall in, what is like your SLM logo, and all that. And the data says that you can provide for your SLM and conversation status. The conversation status are these stuffs here, which is this, what is airdrop farming and all this kind of stuff. So this a model, and that will help users discover new airdrops, understanding the underlying technologies, tokenomics, funding rounds, and all this kind of stuff. So that's what this model is about. So what I want to say is that when you publish this SLM, which is 0.1, so you publish this SLM to the public, right now it's private, so I'll keep it private because I don't want to spend 0.1 SOL on this. But when you publish it, it's also one of the on-chain activities you can do. So that'll be it for on-chain activities. The second thing is we'll track usage, collaboration, creation, and more. So creation means creating the SLM models, collaboration between either small SLM creators or maybe some of these big SLM creators like Solana and the co. And also usage. Usage will include you going to the SLM store and trying out some of these SLMs. So there are SLMs on a lot of things. You can go for SLM on health. So we'll be to be talking about health. So it's taking forever. So yes, I'm not a medical professional, so I can't provide definitive what kind of issues and all that. So yes, this will all be part of it. So we'll track usage. The usage means that trying out and these SLMs in these SLM stores. Alright, so trying out these SLMs. Alright, so and collaboration. So if you are able to collaborate with some of these small SLMs to come up with something else, or Assisterr itself, if you're able to collaborate with them. And creation, that's creating an SLM of your own. But inactivity will slowly reduce your point earning rate over time. And this is your point earning rate. So every day you can grab some number of daily tokens. Okay, and here too you have some activities that you can do. I'll talk about this later. This ensures that rewards goes to those who contribute value in real time, keeping the system dynamic, fair, and aligned with project goals. So basically this is it. So that's for stage 2. If you are someone who is going to take part in stage 2, that is what you have to look out for, and also try and get either an NFT or be verified, so that when it's token allocation for stage 2, you'll be eligible for it. So with that said, I would say that the Assisterr token allocation for stage 1 was not the best, and they really let the community down with stage 1. I even saw this coming when I realized that they were giving out 2,000 points to GeoGuessr games and also poker games, and it didn't even end there. One thing that they really did that I think wasn't good on their part was the fact that actually dropped the Assisterr tokens to the Binance group, Binance Alpha group, earlier than they even did with the community. It took them almost a day for them to actually drop it to the community, and everybody was sad. Everybody, if you look at the emojis here, yes, this shows that they are joking. Some people are laughing because, funny enough, even if they received it, the news said people were saying shit, joke, and all those kind of stuff, fuck you, and all those kind of stuff. Even though it's not great, this is what the community sentiment is, both on Discord and on Twitter. And the community has been very quiet since then because they really did the community dirty, and this is why. So they gave the tokens to just a few contributors in the Assisterr ecosystem, and even with that, the allocation wasn't worth it when it came out. Yes, it wasn't worth it. I had $8 and I spent more than $12 on this project. That is aside the time that I created a video about it and got about 11 people to also join and all that. So will I say was it worth the time? No, it's not worth the time. And the project itself did us dirty by giving out the tokens first to Binance Alpha group before us. Right now, I am even telling them that why don't they go and call the Binance Alpha people to come and make the community more lively and engaging. So with that, I will say that if you are someone who is now entering, then definitely don't enter. Maybe find any other airdrop project and do. If you are already in it, then you have spent some time, you have spent some money trying to get an OG role of being verified. Have about 500 points and above. I think you should still continue, claim daily, try and create an SLM. If you can publish it on public and have more Assisterr tokens, do all to do so. And yeah, see you in the next one. Peace out.